What is up, everybody? My name is Dion, and I am Melanin Merlot. And today I am bringing you a little episode of Poppin' Bottles. It's that time of the year, right? So we're going to get into how to open up a bottle of champagne. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Belaire. And then what's the difference between sparkling wines and Prosecco's and champagne in general. So let's get into it. First off, let's talk about Belaire. Belaire is a rosé, and Rick Ross is the brand ambassador for Belaire. It is not like Jay-Z. I know last time I talked about Jay-Z and he had Ace of Spades. He's actually ownership of that. Belaire, Rick Ross is just a brand ambassador, which is dope because he actually started just buying a bunch of rosé, sending it out to his friends, buying a bunch of this Belaire rosé, sending it to his friends for gifts, for parties, different things of that nature. And Belaire caught hold of it. You know, Rick Ross' nickname is Ricky Rose. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work. But his nickname is Ricky Rose. He loves rosé wine, hence the nickname. So they thought it would be a great partnership if he became the brand ambassador of Belaire Rosé. Same idea as with Jay-Z and Ace of Spades. Rick Ross put his name on it. The amount of people that started purchasing it skyrocketed. I know I didn't know anything about this Belaire until Rick Ross started promoting it, right? So he started promoting it on his own and they gave him a deal. He's the brand ambassador for Belaire. No ownership, no big deal. He's still getting paid, right? I've had this before. It's actually a really smooth rosé. It is not a champagne. It is a sparkling wine. But, you know, it does have bubbles in it because it's sparkling wine. Now, let's get into the differences of champagne, sparkling wine, and Prosecco. The big difference is location, location, location. I remember I took a course on champagnes and I had no idea that there was a region in France called, wait for it, Champagne. What? So that's why champagne is champagne, because there's an actual country in France called Champagne. So the grapes are grown there. It's produced there. It is a rule. You cannot put champagne on a bottle unless it comes from that region, right? So all champagnes, and it says it's on the bottle. If it is a champagne, it will say it on the bottle. All champagnes come from Champagne, France. They are the most expensive, upscale, champagne, sparkling type wines come out of that region, Champagne, France. So they're the only bottles that can have champagne on it. The only other bottle that does have the word champagne is if it comes from California. It says it's a California champagne, but still it has to have California champagne on there. It cannot just have champagne by itself. Got it? So all bottles from Champagne, France are champagne only. Then everything else is basically a sparkling wine. Prosecco is from Italy. So Prosecco is an Italian sparkling wine. And then like this rosé, it is a rosé sparkling wine. So the next time your friends are like, I'm bringing you a bottle of champagne, I need y'all to look on that bottle, check to see if it says champagne. And if it doesn't, be like, player, I need you to go and grab me a bottle of champagne, because this says sparkling wine. But there's nothing wrong with sparkling wines. Proseccos are one of my favorites to buy when it comes to just getting something that's everyday, or getting something that you want to mix with the orange juice, make some mimosas, or just an everyday sparkling wine. In the summertime, I love to drink rosés. I love to drink sparkling wines because they're chilled, they're refreshing. When it's hot outside, you really don't want to grab, you know, a red. You want to grab something chill, and you want to get a little kick to it as well. So that's why I love to stick to my rosés, and my Prosecco's during the summertime. But Prosecco's are dope. La Marque Prosecco is one of the really good ones. They're about $12.99 to $14.99 a bottle. Dope. But this Belaire runs between $24 and $50 to $60 a bottle, depending on what line you get within this brand of Belaire. Okay, so we guys got it. Champagne, sparkling wine, and then you have Prosecco's, okay? And then there's other stuff out there like Spumante and things like that, but those are the basics. And most people typically grab, this is Cook's. I had a lot of people bring Cook's over. I had a party this week and everybody was bringing Cook's. It is an inexpensive sparkling wine. You can get it for about $4.99 a bottle. It's really good when you're adding mixers. So that's the thing. When you're going to a house party or you're going over a friend's house, buy something that's inexpensive that you can mix with the juice. Or if it's a wine, don't try to spend $40, $50 on a bottle, because most people, they just like their everyday drinking wine, and there's no reason for you to spend that much money on something that somebody may not appreciate the quality of that $30 or $40 bottle of wine. I know a lot of my friends like Moscato, so I just buy them Moscato. I buy them a Moscato, and I buy me what I want. So, and that's how you have to do it. You have to buy the masses, what you know they're going to drink and not waste. And then if there's something specific that you like, you buy that, set it off to the side for yourself. All right. So next we're going to open a bottle. Now, let me ask y'all this. Has there ever been a time you were with your friends, somebody was opening up a bottle, the whole crowd parted ways because nobody wanted to get hit by the cork? You knew it was going to pop open, it was going to fly somewhere, and you did not want your eye to get hurt, right? So I have been in those situations. People are pulling and tugging and really having a hard time trying to open that champagne bottle. Well, guess what, y'all? Check this out. It's going to be real simple. It's going to be real simple, quick, and to the point. You know, you just pull your foil out however you want to. You take this little ring off at the top, pop that off like that. Make sure you get you a towel. Always have a towel nearby. Take that off. So the trick is to hold the cork, right? You want to hold the cork really tight, and you want to twist the bottle. And as you twist, it comes undone. And voila, you have opened up a bottle of champagne. Nobody died. You got your sparkling wine, your rosé. Nobody died. We made it through. And it was so simple. It took, what, less than 5 seconds for me to do that? Life-changing, right? When somebody taught me that, I was like mind blown. But it's really simple. It's really easy. Then when you're ready to pour, you take your glass, you tilt it because you don't want the bubbles to bubble up really fast. So you always want to make sure that you tilt your glass. And then when you're done, you flip it up. And you guys, you have yourself a nice glass of champagne, sparkling wine, Prosecco, whatever it is that you like. I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers. Happy holidays. It's actually not bad. You hear that pop? It ain't bad at all. And this is a Cook's. See? It's I don't know if you guys can see that, but at the bottom it says California champagne. So this is one of the exceptions. It can say champagne as long as it says California champagne. And it is a Spumante. So that means that it has a little hint of sweetness to it. So it's not sweet like a Moscato. It's not extra dry, very brute or anything like that. It's smooth. It's another excellent choice. This you can drink by itself. You don't actually need to put any type of juice or additives into it. I always like to throw it strawberry into my champagnes. It just makes it look pretty, and it adds a little flavor to it as well. But it's nice and refreshing. So I hope you guys enjoy.